Hear ye, this is Lord Potato, and this is what if Naruto was the Sage of Six Path son? I'm gonna explain how that. This is the person that asked me for it. Yeah, you can read the name. I am not gonna try to fuck it up again, or fuck up anyone's name. So I'm just gonna show you the picture and be like, yeah, that's the person. Now, how is this gonna work? Well, Minato and Kushina are not gonna have Naruto. Instead, Hagoromo, he still seals Kaguya well with his brother and all that. But Hagoromo has 3 sons instead of 1. He has, what's it called? Indra, Ashura, and Naruto. Naruto being the 3rd son, he's kind of confused why he has 3, but he thought he only will have 2, but he has 3, but whatever. Now, we will begin into how this will work. When Hagoromo has his 3 children, Ashura will be the middle child, while Naruto being the youngest. It'll be Indra Uzumaki, Ashura Uzumaki, and Naruto Uzumaki. I don't know if they had last names, but I'm just saying Uzumaki. So, in original canon, the same thing will happen with Hagoromo telling them that they have villages they will go to become the next Sage Six Path. Indra goes and only works by himself. He thinks that power is only for him. Well, the power will be only for him to help and all that. Ashura is the one to like help different villages and the village in water and all that. While Naruto doesn't actually get a village. He doesn't want to be the Sage of Six Path. He doesn't really care about the Sage of Six Path. He really never cared about learning that many jutsus or this and that. He was sort of a genius and all that, but he didn't really care. Instead of traveling to the village that were needed into the water and all that, he actually traveled into, going into different places. He went to multiple places, but mostly he went to different, places like the animals, like different animals that summons and all that. He saw eagles, dragons, phoenixes, levantivus, snakes, all them. He sees a bunch of summoning creatures. And of course he just talks to them. They can actually speak English, so yeah. I mean the toads can actually speak, so yeah. The snakes and all them can actually speak. But of course he sees legendary creatures. Instead of going to enslave them or whatever, he just talks to them. Of course he managed to befriend them and all that. And Naruto has actually seen, other like the Bijus, like the Shikaku, the the 2 toes, the 3 toes, Sambai, the 4 toes, Goku, Son Goku, the 5 toes, I don't remember his name, the 6 toes, 7 toes, 8 toes, 9 toes. Yeah, he actually befriended all of them. They kind of see him as like, a smaller version from the Sage of Six Path. With that, Naruto's way kinder and all that. He is still very powerful. He's just more kinder than any of it. Yeah. He just sees all the animals as equal to him. So he doesn't see anyone below him or anything. So Naruto is just walking around. He doesn't have any hatred. Some humans did try to attack him. Well, of course, different summoning monsters did help him out from the humans and all that. So, Naruto, he is, met all these creatures, and when Naruto asks them for help whenever, they will actually be able to come if Naruto helps them with problems. So Naruto's actually made different alliances with different creatures that have enemy. Like the snakes won't be able to attack the eagles. Naruto has made treaties with each of the animals. Like how eagles don't like what's called the owls. Yeah, or eagles like snakes. You get the point. He makes different treaties with different animals, kingdom or whatever for the summoning. So yeah. He has met the dragon, the phoenix, the white tiger, Black Panther. Yeah, you get the point. He's seen a lot of summoning creatures. And I mean, there's a lot. So yeah, Naruto has just went towards the place that he had to go. Of course, he could have got there faster and all that, but he took his time looking around the whole world, traveling it. He actually, instead of helping just one village, he went to help other villages that were needed in water problem, since of the whole roots and all that. So of course, when this village needed water, Naruto summons the what's it called, Black Lion. Not Black Lion. You want to script Black Lion. Yeah, there was a Black Lion. The Black Lion is from the Lion Kingdom. He decides to dig for the water. And of course, when the Black Lion found the source of the water, Naruto decides to use an attack to actually break through so the Black Lion doesn't need to trouble himself and getting wet by water. So of course, Naruto doesn't see the animals as slavery. He helps the animals as an equal term. So if the Black Tiger gets, not Black Tiger, Black Lion gets tired, Naruto helps him. So yeah, he takes off the whole rest of if the Black Lion's tired and all that. So yeah, Naruto goes and helps other villages with the same problem of needing water or something happened with the whole, what's called, root of the tree and all that. So yeah, while Naruto is doing all that, Indra has actually went to what's it called, Hagoromo's, and his, well, problem of like, yeah, he will become the next Sage of Six Path. He thought he was going to become the next Sage of Six Path. Problem is, he had to wait for his younger brother, Ashura. Now, Ashura and Indra always been friends with Naruto and all that, because he's the youngest. But yeah, now Ashura came back with other people, and the wife he was gonna have. So yeah, Ashura came back, and Hagoromo sees that his third son hasn't even came back. So he had to decide between the two of them, and decides that Ashura will still become the Sage of Six Path. Of course, this is where Indra was mad, and he has his two friends. He still Shidori's them pretty easily, and has now the full power of his, like, well, what's it called, EMS Sharingan or whatever. With that happening, so yeah, that will still be a thing. Now, since that's a thing, when Hagoromo was celebrating with his younger son, Ashura, Indra came out of nowhere with the Susanoo. Now, when that was happening, and Ashura and Indra had to start a war between each other, and Ashura managed to defeat him, this is where Naruto comes and sees Indra and Ashura fighting. Now, of course, he doesn't actually do anything. He sees no point in going into this war. So that's why he keeps away. So he doesn't care about this war or whatever. So what he does is stop both Indra and Ashura by using some of these summoning creatures that Naruto has acquired and had made alliance with them. Instead of summoning contracts, he made an alliance with them as a treaty. So when Indra was about to start trying to attack Ashura, 3 different summoning creatures that came out of nowhere. The white tiger, the dragon, and the phoenix attacked, Indra. Indra was overwhelmed with power. Of course, power that he doesn't have yet at all, because he still doesn't know how to control that much. And of course, Ashura, before he gets to launch his attack, this is where Naruto slaps his attack away. And of course, he says, "What are you two idiots doing? This is no matter what. This world should be peaceful, not into war, which you two are doing. I don't want the animals to be harmed. I already see what are you two doing. Father, why are you letting Ashura fight against Indra? Indra, older brother, why are you deciding to fight against Ashura?" Indra just says, "Alright, you aren't here, but Ashura has become the new Sage Six Path." Naruto just said, "Okay, I care less about the title. I can care less about the power." I don't care about being the sage sixth path. Indra just says, so in denial, younger brother. Naruto is barely even in denial. He doesn't care about the whole title. Instead, he just said, I can care less. The only thing I don't want is the animals to be harmed by humans like you two on being the ignorance of you idiots. The only thing I don't want is animals getting hunted because of some stupid fucking morons of you two are starting war between each other. Now, either leave the animals alone or fight me. Ashura said, fine, I'll let go of the animals. And this is what Naruto said. If you two reincarnate, and your two reincarnates either help each other, capture animals like the summoning creatures, or like the Bijus, I will come back personally from the dead to stab you both and make sure you two freaking die before even hurting one of the Bijus. Now, of course, Hagoromo's interested in the fact that Naruto has actually met all Bijus. All 9 of them. So, yeah. Of course, this is where both Ashura and Indra decides to leave, and Ashura will stop his attack. From actually, well, he was going to use the Rasengan and was about to also use the whole 60, well, not 60, the 1,000 hands. I forgot how many hands was that again. But yeah, Naruto stopped the war between them for now. Now, he doesn't want them to decide to go hunt, well, different like animals, because Naruto is an animal lover, peacekeeper. Now, of course, Hagoromo does go up to his youngest son and says, so, you have met the others, haven't you? Your other brothers, like the 9 Biju. Naruto barely knew that there were, well, he knew that that was his other brothers. Of course, Naruto is trying to protect them. Because they are, well, not younger, they don't look that small. They still are small though, and that's why Naruto is protecting them, even though they are not in their full mature form. So yes, Naruto has actually said, well, before when he says, I will hurt you both if you hurt my friends of animals and all that, his eyes change from his normal blue eyes. I don't remember, did they have blue eyes or brown eyes? Or black eyes? Screw it, his eyes are blue, and his eyes decides to change into his own dojutsu. He has a different dojutsu. Now, I should mention what this dojutsu is later. But he managed to scare both of them away from the whole fight. And, well, not the fights, but mostly the whole fact that he will hurt them both and come back from the dead and hurt them both if they hurt animals. Now, so, of course, the whole Senju and Uchiha plans were still made. Even Ashura still made the, Uzumakis. Now, Naruto, he made his own clan, the Animal Path clans. Now, this clan is basically just a clan full of different, not animals, different people that can actually hold different animals. Like snakes, this, that, summoning this, that, and that. Now, this is actually going to change a lot because, well, the toads aren't one of them, the snakes aren't even another one of them, or the slugs won't be in the clan. Instead, every other animal, through like sea creatures, mammals, insects, you get the point. All animals will be in this clan, except for the toads, this and that. Even the legendary ones will be in this clan. Even the Bijus will be having their own clan in this. Like Kurama the fox. Yeah, it's a real fox clan. There'll be an ox clan. There'll be freaking... What is that? Wait, what is the 7-tails? I know it's an insect. I don't know what kind of insect. But yeah, the 6-tails. The 6-tails is a slug or something. Yeah, still be a slug there. The 5-tails will be like a horse. The 4 tails would be a monkey. I don't know what the hell the 3 tails is. I think it's a turtle. Yeah, a turtle. 2 tails cat, and 1 tails raccoon. I'm guessing it's a raccoon because they call him a raccoon a lot of times. So yeah, Naruto has his own clan called the Animal Clan. So yeah, this clan will be more powerful than the Uchiha, Senju, and Uzumaki combined, because there will be more than just a couple Senju and Uchiha and all that. Now the whole war between Indra and Ashura will still happen. Just Naruto be on the sideline, not caring that much about anything about their fights. But if their fights decide to bring any of the animals, Naruto will go into war with them. So of course, when Hagoromo was dying, Indra got there and he was saddened, sort of. He said, I will become the sage's path if I have to kill my brother. Then, of course, this is where Naruto comes before Asura would come. Naruto says, Father, if both of my brothers decide to try to attack my family that I'll be making with the animals, I will destroy them both. I don't care if they have the power of the Sage's Sixth Path. If one has your visions of the Sage's Sixth Path and the other one has a physical, I don't care. I might have not got any of your powers, but I don't care if whatever. No, Naruto did not get any of Hagoromo's powers, sort of. Now the thing he did get is mostly his chakra. His chakra is a different color from Indra or Ashura. It's rainbow instead of being like silver, be rainbow. Because he has made packs with different animals, and yeah, it was been different. It was rainbow for the longest time. So yeah, and yeah. So Naruto, he was dying of old age. Of course, Ashura and Indra had their clans of the whole Uchiha and Senju having their fights and blah blah blah. For the longest point, of course, when Madara and Hashirama had their last clash and actually decided to make a clan, not make a clan, make their village and all that. Hagoromo decides to go after the Bijus. Now, when he did go after the Bijus, he kind of got a stumble with the clan of the animals. Now, of course, this is where Hagoromo tried, not Hagoromo, Hashirama tried to use wood style. Of course, when he tried that, there was some, animal path clan where, their skin, it gets tougher and can break through wood. Of course, this is where, Hagoromo cannot really take the Bijus from the animal path. Because when he tries to grab one, he managed to cage the animals and try to sell them to different villages. All those animals decides to reverse summon, and they all disappear. Where Hagoromo, why the hell do I keep saying Hagoromo? Hashirama said, what? Yes, because the Bijus have a pact with the animals of the Animal Path clan. The Animal Clan. So yeah. Also, Naruto did have one ability from a Rinnegan, and that is the Animal Path. When Pain will be able to have his Rinnegan and all that, he only has five of them that can control different paths. The Animal Path was the one that got taken away. Yeah, Naruto managed to do some bullshit and actually take it away. So yeah. With that happening, now of course Naruto has felt a great disturbance in the fact that the Bijus were almost captured by Hashirama and almost Madara at the same time. Madara managed to take control of the Nine Tails, which that happened. The Nine Tails had it to be put in a contract summoning, so of course, when that happened with a fight between Hashirama and Madara, and that whole fight still happened. And the Nine Tails, when he wanted to go back to his house, well, his home with the other animals, he got, well, sealed into, well, Minto Uzumaki, which Naruto was seeing this from the dead and was pretty pissed. So for that, he decides to go into a reincarnation and send his two brothers to hell now. So of course, Indra and Ashura were actually being reincarnated after the whole fight with Hashirama and Mauro and all that. They died and all that. And Naruto is going back into the world. Now, Minato Namikaze and Kushina Uzumaki had a child named Naruto Uzumaki. This child has the Uzumaki blood. Some of, well, not the Senju. I mean, it does have some Senju, because Minato was somewhat of a Senju, but he's also from the Animal Path clan. His father was sort of from the clan of the, what's it called? Foxes. But the Foxes are actually a great descendants towards the original user of the clan of the animals. And that is Naruto. Naruto Suzuki. Naruto is basically being reincarnated into this boy named Naruto Uzumaki. You see how this is gonna work? Yeah, basically, he's coming back. Now, when Asura was going into the same body, Naruto notices and actually kicked him out of the way, like full on drop kicked him into another body. Yeah, Asura was like, wait, what the hell? Like, in the spirits, when they were going, of course, he gets drop kicked and then sees who did it. And notice it was his third younger brother. And he said, oh, fuck, he's going to war with us. Yes, because Ashura wasn't really helping, like, he's there in his reincarnation, still fighting against, like, his other brother reincarnation. And since his reincarnation, not Ashura, Hashirama went to go capture the Biju, and Madara from Indra's reincarnation captured the Nine Tails. He said, fuck, he's getting into this war and actually killing us both. So Ashura was actually reincarnated into another person. Someone who's actually a Senju. Yes, Senju will not die that much. There will be only one Senju in the village. And that will be Ashura's reincarnation. So, of course, Naruto is now born into this child. Of course, with the whole Nine Tails being still, taken out from Kushina, and Minato had to work really fast, the Nine Tails actually managed to break out of the Genjutsu, and was actually willing to be sealed into Naruto. He can feel the chakra of Naruto, the person, his brother, the youngest one out of Hagoromo's family, Naruto Uzumaki, the one who actually helped, well, gather all Bijus and actually make this clan of different other summoning creatures. He was actually excited. He didn't show it. He actually sit down and stand there and waiting to be sealed into Naruto. While Minato and Kushina were shocked, they didn't have time. Kushina was already about to die from, well, the facts from getting extracted and all that. And Minato, he's dying because of the whole seal Reaper thing and all that. And Minato said, I gotta only seal half of him. Kurama said, no, don't worry, I'll put some chakra on you. He like barely pokes him and gives him a little bit more chakra. Minato says, why are you giving me chakra? I want to be sealed into your child. He reminds me of my younger brother. So seal the full inside of me. Well, I mean, don't seal full inside. Seal me, all of it, into your son. Are you sure you're not going to take it over? Do I look like I took over Kushina? Are you doubting of your sealing technique? Minato says, fair point. Well, Reaper seals and actually seal the full Kurama into Naruto. Naruto, who's still a child, still a baby and all that. Now, of course, Naruto will still have the whisker marks. Because, yeah. Now, Naruto, he is well born and blah, blah, blah. You get the point. So, Hiruzen will be the one to, well, see that, Kushina and, well, Minato didn't get stabbed, but of course, they did seal the full Nine Tails into Naruto. But yeah, Naruto's gonna be sealed into the, well, not Naruto. Naruto, the reincarnation of himself. So you get the point, right? So the Senju that will be reincarnated for Ashura, well, I will talk about him later. Sasuke will still have Indra, but you get the point. Naruto, that's basically having a lot of bloodlines inside him, especially Naruto. Now that Naruto, well, sort of is Uzumaki, Senju, Uchiha, and even the animal. Yes, because it was sort of Kushina's. What did I say? Minato? No, I mean Kushina's parents that was sort of related to the animals. Yeah, one of them decided to have a kid, blah blah blah, with another clan. But yeah, with that, of course, we go into Naruto being a 4-year-old. They still kick out Naruto because Danzo was still a bitch and like said he was a 9-tails, blah blah blah. Naruto, in this one, he doesn't really feel emotions. He looks at humans, despise them all, for thinking that the 9-tailed fox demon, or that the 9-tailed fox is a demon. He sees the 9-tails as his brother, and Naruto has met what's it called Kurama when he was a 4-year-old. Of course, this is basically his inner self and blah blah blah. He's still sort of a 4-year and blah blah blah. He already knows how to grow up real fast, blah blah blah. Now he's looking for his 2 dumbass brothers. Now, does Naruto has his own personality? Yes, but it's gonna be Naruto. You get the point. So it's. I'm probably confusing the shit of you, but you get the point. Naruto is the Naruto reincarnation, so it's basically just Naruto that was like 600 years ago reincarnated into another Naruto. And yeah, you get the point. So Naruto is only 4 years old, and he's walking around. Of course, people hate him and all that because they say he's a demon and all that. Naruto, he says, "I will murder this damn village if they keep calling my brother a goddamn demon." So he has met, well, Kurama. And talking to Kurama on how he has feeling and all that, how it's been or whatever. Kurama has been telling him about like he was sealed into mental Uzumaki because of Hashirama and Madara. Basically, Indra and Ashura being, well, the reincarnation of those people, kind of sealed me into this person, blah blah blah, Uzumaki. And you are sort of Uzumaki, Senju, Uchiha, and of course the animal clan and all that, and also Namikaze. Naruto sees, this is way too many bloodlines. Why do I have that many? But yeah. Also, I should mention that the animal clan path, whatever I should call it, the animal clan, the Animatel clan. I don't know why I just say random words. But yes, the clan actually has different Kenkais. If you were born in a Pacific animal, animals, if a Pacific animal, either you were born in as a sea creature, you will have a very powerful water ability, or a water Kenkai, whatever. You'll have a very powerful fire one if you were born in a animal, animal path clan, or that likes heat and all that. When you get the points, fly, yeah, you get one. Yeah, Naruto, he is mostly from the Fox clan. And it looks like Kurama said, it looks like you're from the Fox clan, but I guess you being reincarnated, you can switch your different bloodlines and probably kick them out or whatever. Naruto says, yeah, but if I do have the bloodlines of my brothers, I'm making sure I'm beating their ass with it. Kurama says, that should be funny as hell. So, bro, are you gonna take me out of this goddamn cage? It's gonna be stuffy in here. Naruto says yes. He takes it off. He's using his powers, his own powers, because he still has his powers. Rips off the thing and destroys it. Of course, Kurama saying, thank God. So much better. Can you change this Mindscape also? Naruto said, yeah, I can change it to your favorite place. And he's changed it to some forest and all that. And he changed Kurama into the baby Kurama. And Kurama says, really? You really changing me into the freaking into my younger self? Naruto says, yeah. He's just chuckling and all that. And Kurama says, change me back. Fine. He goes back into adult Kurama and all that. Whatever, Kurama. Where do you think, well, I already know where the end of the reincarnation should be at the Uchiha, aren't they? Yeah. Where would the Ashura, since I kind of kicked him out of my way, being in this reincarnation? He will probably be in the, how should I say? I know one. The, how should I say? Senju. Now, there's not many Senju, I don't think so, because I think they didn't decide to, well, reproduce after a war or something. I don't like wars. And if war does happen in this, well, in this life that I have, I'm gonna have to stop it and stop both my brothers from being dumbasses about it. And Kurama says, I'll help you. Besides, if we can get to the animal clan, clan, because I know no one attacked the animal clan except for Hashirama Senju and Madara Uchiha, but I don't think anyone else attacked them. Because everyone, they deliver so much power for jutsus. Like the last time I saw them, they were all so stronger. They were stronger than the Uchihas and Senju combined. Naruto says, I hope they're still alive. I really can't sense that much. I'm still so young, so none of my powers from my original body that I had, I don't have them that much. I'm still so young, so that's a problem. And Kurama gets it. He says, I get it, bro. Let's just expect this freaking worst drive and like hurry up and become old enough to get the hell out of this village. Of course, Naruto gets it. He's like, I get it, brother. So, of course, Naruto, he is 4 years old. Of course, he's still walking around. People do glare at him. Naruto can care less. He says, you damn civilians, humans, whatever. You all piss me off for hurting my brother. Of course, he knows how to control his emotions a little bit. If you hurt his family, he's fucking you up. So, yeah. Naruto is just now 8 years old. So I did a time skip about 4 years old without mentioning. But yeah, he's now 8 years old. And, well, he has talking to Ruse and all that. Still acting sort of childish in original canon. That's just a mirage or an illusion. Because he wants to show them after he leaves this damn village and gets to his actual clan to fuck up his brothers, whatever plan they have. So, of course, he gets to the academy, and no one really likes him that much. They also don't like the Senju, the last Senju, who's named Kagaron Senju. I don't know, I think of some random fucking name, and I say Kagaron Senju. That's close enough. And there's Sasuke Uchiha. So, of course, no one really cares about the Senju that much, because even though they're stupid as hell, because they're only 8 years old and all that, they know about the Uchiha. The Senju, they didn't think that there was that many people here. So, of course, instead of Hiruzen taking care of Naruto, he decided to take care of the Senju, Kagaron Senju. So, of course, Kagaron Senju is basically Asha's reincarnation. And in this reincarnation is Sasuke. Still, Naruto is a reincarnation of Naruto Uzumaki. Now, you're probably going to get confused because I did have made a What If Naruto Was Uzumaki and all that. But no, this is basically the youngest brother of the two Indra and Ashura. So, yeah. Naruto, he is, 8 years old and his chakra coils or whatever has already developed and all that. And he's had a lot. And he says, why do I have... it looks like I still have about a quarter of my original power. So yeah, his original power was more than that of just normal chakra. Also, his chakra is not blue in this one. It's still rainbow. Just like in the previous life, it's still rainbow. And he said, it's still rainbow, my chakra. Kurama said, ooh, good job. At least that's one thing I liked about you. Your chakra is rainbow and not red. Man, why couldn't I have some kind of cool color of like rainbow, orange chakra, instead of red chakra? Really? Oh, whatever, bro. So of course Naruto started just training his chakra and all that. So whenever his brother starts going to fight or whatever, he's making sure that he can take them both down and say fuck your shit and fuck your two plans of rivalry bullshit. So yeah. So Naruto, he is just, well, in the classroom, and a bunch of people are amazed with the Uchiha. And Kurama says, "Do you think that's Indra?" And Naruto says, "It can't be Indra. That kid is way too go-lucky. The real Indra would have been like an emo asshole half the time." Kurama said, "Oh, that is true, that is true." And then there's Ashura that kind of looks way too stoic. And then Kurama says, "Do you think they mixed their genes? And do you think the Uchiha is Ashura and the Senju is, well, Indra?" Naruto says, "They fucked up that they did that. Because they won't even know how to use their own abilities from each other." And freaking Kurama just died. He's just like, "That is true. So much easy picking if they are." Well, whatever. So, the Senju decides to sit next to Naruto, Uzumaki. Now, Ashura is not the one controlling all this, but Kagero Senju said, "Hello, my name is Kagero Senju. You must be Naruto Uzumaki." Naruto says, "Yes, my name is Naruto Uzumaki. Nice to meet you." And this is where, what's it called? Everyone just ignores him and they just see Sasuke and all that. Like all the fangirls. So yeah. So yeah, basically Kagero and Senju just be nice to almost everyone. But really no one likes him being that nice. And Sasuke being lucky after turns 9 years old, he's emo as hell. He's an emo revenger. And yeah, that's what I'm gonna do a time skip of 9 years old. So yeah. Senju is sort of a prankster, go-lucky kid now. And well, Sasuke's an emo revenger. And then Naruto said, "It looks like he's now..." I feel like they might have switched their bodies and said, "Hey, we got the wrong bodies, but let's ignore it." And Kurama was dying. He's like, "They probably did. They probably did. They probably didn't even know how to use their own chakra, dumbasses." And so yeah, Naruto is just not caring about the whole class and all that. He can care less about being a ninja. When he turns 12, he's leaving the village. He doesn't care. He knows where the animal clan should be at because he has Kurama with him. And so Naruto can sort of remember back, but yeah. Now, this is where I'm going to do a, 3-year time skip. And now Naruto is, 12. Now, Ashura, the Ashura Reincarnation, he became stronger, so Kagero, Senju, and of course, same with Sasuke Uchiha. It's just Sasuke doesn't even have Big Sharingan yet. Now, Naruto, he hasn't shown any skill. He can care less. When it came to the Shuriken throwing, he kind of just tossed it at. He barely even tried. Everyone noticed that he can care less about trying. Even Sasuke and Senju, Kankuro Senju, Kazoro, whatever I call him, the hell, Senju noticed the fact that Naruto's barely even trying. He's just like tossing there. And when it comes to the writing, he just tosses the paper knowing the fuck he knows anything. He knows everything though. He is pretty damn smart. He managed to get into the library. Well, the librarian even noticing that he was there reading books, because no one likes him because he's a Ninetales, right? He's still a god and being self, So yeah, that would be a thing. And when he had to do the shadow clones and all that, he just sat down and waited. And the proctor just said, "Okay, we don't care no more." So yeah, the only one who's actually been trying to make Naruto do anything is either Hiruzen or Iruka. Now, before I go any further about this what if, I also want to mention that, you know what's it called? You know how we're close to October and all that? Because in a couple weeks, it's going to become October and all that. You know how, I don't know if you already experience cold weather in the morning or whatever. This morning, when it was cold and all that, it's still feeling cold. I haven't even turned on any of my air conditioner or anything. I'm waiting for the cold time. I'm getting excited for the cold time, since I kind of like it. And I hope it rains. more rain than right now. This is bullshit. Which hasn't been rain for a while. I'm getting distracted, but yeah. I'm an idiot. So, go back to where Naruto's at. Now, Hiruzen has been trying to get Naruto to actually show any techniques. The problem is when he tried to make Naruto show any techniques, Naruto just walked away. Why? Because Naruto isn't trying to, make Hagoromo, well not Hagoromo, Hiruzen know any of his techniques. Naruto has trained for the last 4 years, and yeah. How much chakra does he have now? A third of his chakra. Yeah, not much. It might be enough for an average Genin and all that because his chakra isn't like overflowing to the point where he can't actually use it at all that much. He is so good enough to actually make illusion clones, even the Henjutsu or whatever. And yeah, he notices Henjutsu is a little bit more, how should I say? Well, he notices Henjutsu is a little bit more, well, not illusion that much, but physical copy or whatever. And yeah, and his substitution jutsu is pretty good also. His kunai and shuriken throw is also decent as hell, like it's good as hell. Now Naruto has activated his dojutsu, and that is his Sharingan. He actually managed to figure that out. He just needed very, very sad trauma, and the most saddest thing is seeing Kurama eat a bunny. Yes. Kurama had this stuffed bunny that he said, okay, Naruto, this is one way for me to actually, make you get the dojutsu of the Sharingan. How is that? Well, he made a bunny in his Mindscape, and he says, make that bunny right there. Just rips it apart and just starts eating it. And of course, Naruto says, that bunny did nothing to you, Kurama. And of course, started crying and had his dojutsu unlocked. And Kurama says, see, I got you. And he's like, there's a Sharingan. This is how the Sharingan looks like? Ugh. What an ugly color about it. And Kurama said, dude, that is so right. This is an ugly color. Why can't it be orange? Naruto says, I ain't wearing orange. First of all, you've been trying to make me wear orange. Fuck off. I'd rather be wearing the white coat that I had a long time ago. Or a rainbow coat. I don't even care if it's pink. I'm not wearing orange again. Do you not remember the last time you made me wear orange? We're not doing that again. Yes, Naruto and Kurama has been good friends in the previous time, when Hagoromo was still alive and all that. And yeah, when Naruto wore orange, he regretted it his whole life. Now, orange was the brightest color, and he was like, I'm never wearing that again. And this time now, Kurama's still trying to make him wear orange. So he doesn't wear orange like in original canon. He wears straight up just white clothing. He wears pajamas. He doesn't care. He legit just doesn't care. Now, Hiruzen did try to get him like actual clothes and like money and all that. But Naruto, he grows his own fruit and all that. And also, he doesn't really need to eat that much, but yeah. So, Hiruzen's saying, Naruto, have you ate? Yeah, I just ate like a while ago. I ate some carrots and all that. You know you gotta eat meat. So even though Naruto is not a vegan or anything, but he just still eats meat and all that. He knows about the life of the animals and blah blah blah. And he'd rather let the animals eat the humans, but yeah, you get the point. But yeah, he said yeah, but you know it's too expensive because everyone hates me in this village. So yeah, I don't really care that much about getting food, but sure. So what Hiruzen says is, eat some ramen. Naruto says, what? So yeah. So of course with that happening, Naruto, he is, not caring about things and all that. Hiruzen has been trying to make him like send any jutsu or anything. Naruto does like this. Well, he messed up one of his hand signs trying to make up the jutsu, and he says, whoop, I can't do it. Hiruzen has been trying to. Hiruzen thought maybe if I send an Anbu to look like he's about to kill Naruto, he will probably use some jutsus. Now, Naruto just sits there, and just looks at the Anbu and waves at him. The Anbu has the sword, and it's basically this Anbu is how should I say it Yugao, who has the sword and all that. And Naruto just waves at her, and she's just like, "I'm trying to kill you." Naruto says, "Oh, sure. When are you gonna do it?" And she goes, "Oh my days, for fuck's sake, I can't show you. You're not gonna show me any skills, are you?" Naruto says, "You know what? Fine. Fine, I'm going back." So yeah, she goes back to, well, Hiruzen. Hiruzen said, "And? Yeah, no skills. For fuck's sake." So yeah, Naruto's showing no skills at all. So when it comes to the academy test, and of course it's the exam, Naruto, he looks at the paper. He just writes his name, and then he just looks at the wall and just talks to Kurama in his Mindscape the whole time. He says, "So, should I actually try or not?" Kurama said, "Nah. If you don't become a ninja, you don't need to be counted as a missing rogue ninja or anything." Naruto says, "That'd be fine with me." Exactly, right? So, what's it called? Naruto has already packed all his things, whatever he needed, in a bag. Kind of secret and sealed away from anyone else noticing. Actually sealed like on his body in one of the sealing things. Now, how should I say? What's it called? So the test, they said, stop, everyone, blah, blah, blah. Everyone gets like the perfect grades or whatever, blah, blah, blah. So Naruto has heard of the last Uchiha, and Naruto's guessing, I guess Sasuke is the last Uchiha. I can care less what he's doing and all that, but yeah. Now Katsuro, he guesses that that's Asura. But yeah, he guesses already that those are those. Now Naruto is really not caring about this village. This village doesn't even want him to become a ninja, so Naruto's basically giving them a wish by leaving. So yeah, when that happens, next is the whole shuriken and kunai throw. And Naruto just, barely even tosses it more towards the target. And of course, Aruka's getting super kind of annoyed, embarrassed, and then he helps Naruto, says, "This is how you throw it." Naruto goes, Everyone is just like, I feel like he's just trolling and doesn't really care about the whole thing. Sasuke, he looks at Naruto and says, "Are you really not even trying anything?" Naruto says, "Exactly. If I fail again, they're basically supposed to kick me out." And Haruka says, "Really?" So basically, Mizuki's not even doing anything. He gave him Doa kunai, so Naruto barely been throwing them even right. So yeah, Kazuron Senju had to say, for fuck's sake, do it right. He's just shaking Naruto. Naruto's like, "Please stop shaking me. What are you gonna do about it?" "Absolutely nothing. But go on." So of course he's like, "God damn it, do something, Uzumaki." And of course Naruto says, yeah. Everyone gave up on him, and Naruto just says, just for the giggles and fun about this, "Kurama, should I just throw this last kunai and see how much strength I have?" Kurama said, "Yes." So Naruto gets the kunai, and he chucks that bitch so hard that it sounds like he broke the sound boom. Like he did a sound boom with that kunai. The kunai went through the target, through some trees, and just landed at, how should I say? Where should I make this kunai land at? Oh, I got it. It landed at the sand village. It hit one of the ninjas to kill it. Yeah, I got headshotted. Everyone went. Naruto say, "Oops, I meant to." He gets a shuriken and just finally tosses him. Everyone said, even not Mizuki, what's it called? Aruka went, "Naruto?" Naruto said, "Well, I'm just tossing my shurikens down. I can't do it because I'm too freaking weak." Everyone just says, "Is this man serious? Is this man really not caring at all? Even though he threw that freaking kunai, broke them with the big things, it just doesn't care." And so Aruka says, "What? I'm gonna count this as the 6 points. Yeah, he had enough. Yeah, well, I'm gonna tell Haruzen later, but yeah, I'm fine. Haruzen already saw this on the crystal ball and saw the power of Naruto. He's saying, "Oh fuck, well, Naruto just decided to show one skill, and that's all." Wow. So the kunai kind of did headshot at one of the sand ninjas, and the sand ninjas were confused. What the fuck was that? They thought they were getting attacked. They actually, they were getting attacked by the Stone Village. It's just a kunai wasn't from the Stone Village, and they recognized the Stone Village, so they attacked the Stone Village. Yeah, basically Naruto gave them a heads up warning from getting invaded from the Stone Village. Without even noticing that. Now, it's now down to the spars and all that. And who is Naruto fighting? Shikamaru. Basically, it's a Shikamaru versus Naruto Uzumaki. And Sasuke Uchiha versus Kazuro no Senju. So Senju and Uchiha start fighting. Of course, they're basically tied into fighting and all that. And one uses fire style, one uses water style, and yeah, you get the point. Yeah, they manage to cancel each other and they punch each other out of the arena. Which Shiruka says, good enough. They pass. Now it's against Lazy versus Unbearable Lazy. So, Lazy is basically Shikamaru, and Unbearable Lazy is basically Naruto. Naruto and Shikamaru just look at each other. They sit down, and they just start talking. And then Naruto says, "You want to play some shogi?" And Shikamaru says, "Yeah, this is such a drag about fighting." So they start just playing shogi. Everyone face palm down. They all fall down. They're like, ting. Of course, Naruto's saying, Gets one of the shogis and already takes out one of the shogis from Shikamaru. Shikamaru says, "You're pretty good." Dot. So yeah, they're basically fighting in the shogi to see who's a mastermind. Now Naruto's not showing that much genius or anything. He's just playing for fun. And of course Shikamaru's like, "Damn, I'm losing here. This is bullshit." Naruto says, "I won." Shikamaru says, I guess I'll see me out of my arena. I surrender." Naruto raises up his hand. "I surrender." Gets out of the arena and says, "You won, Shikamaru, in the real battle." And Shikamaru says, "You motherfucker, you wanted me to be a ninja, but not you." Aruka says, "For fuck's sakes. What am I gonna be doing with these two lazy motherfuckers?" So yeah, everyone noticed that Naruto barely been given a goddamn shit about the test. He's basically making the test a fucking joke. He can care less. So, since that's the thing, Haruka says, "Now it's with this chakra count. Show me your chakra." Naruto just makes like this weird cricket sign of like, to barely been looking at the clones. He just doesn't. He remembers all these jutsus and all that, all like the hand signs, but Naruto's barely like making up the rent on his hand signs. And he's saying Hanjutsu. Weird. He makes a C and say clone jutsu. You know what? His arms just make a C. Clone jutsu. Aruka says, "Oh, for fuck's sakes. Are you not even trying, Naruto? Don't worry, I know how to do the, how should I say? The, substitution jutsu." He makes an S with his hand and says, "Substitution." It's not even working, it's just a terrible acting. And, not terrible acting, it's good acting, but it's just stupid for him. Aruka says, "I see, so you're not even trying. Do you not even want to become a ninja?" Naruto says, "No, not really." "I see. For the god of love, why the hell do you not want to become a, well, what's it called? A ninja?" Naruto says, "There's no point for me." "Well, it looks like I fell." Substitution jutsu. He leaves. There's only a pencil that just replaces his, like, what's it called? Place. And Naruto went back to go sitting down. He was sort of standing at the table and just sits down and just said, "What are y'all looking at?" I go, "Did you pass?" "Nah, I didn't even give a goddamn shit. I didn't fucking They all face palm like, Shikamaru says, "So what did he do to fail?" And Ino was like, no, Shikamaru, don't you dare ask him. Naruto said, oh, well, first, when they told me to do a clone jutsu, I went C. And Shikamaru says, interesting. Substitution jutsu? I made all the wrong hand signs, whatever. He made a freaking crow noise. And then Shikamaru says, very interesting. What about the henjutsu? Naruto says, oh, that? Well, I just put on a mustache and glasses, says, I'm done. Shikamaru says, can I borrow those? Yeah, here. Shikamaru's out. Now it's my turn. So, yes, Naruto was actually the first one to go because they wanted to know, is he gonna do it? No, he wasn't even trying at all. So yeah, so when everyone gets called up and all that, and now it's Narwa who's doing it. See, and Naruto says, you know what? No, you're already a clan member. Here's your headband. Fuck! Shikamaru said, fuck so loud. Everyone heard him like, do you think he's failed? Nah, Shikamaru came back, had a headband, and now was crying. He's like, I can't be a clown no more. I'm so tired. Everyone said, oh, he passed. Why is he sad? Amazing clouds. I'm gonna be a cloud when I grow up. Shikamaru said, that's my line. And Ino smacked Shikamaru in the head and said, you idiot, at least you passed. Wouldn't your mother be angry if you didn't? I just wanna be a cloud. Why? Cruel life. So Mizuki did try to make Naruto, go get the scroll and all that. Which Naruto said, you want? It'd be funny. So Kurama said, you want? Let's do it, kid. So they go take the scroll ceiling, and Naruto reads through all the ceiling scroll. And said, you said that the first Hokage was the Hashirama Senju, wasn't he? Yeah. I found all his jutsus. Copy them all then. We gotta know if he had wood style. Bro. I'm gonna be fucking them up if I get this. So he reads through all of these and just remembers all the jutsus. He was a genius. It's just he never showed it. And when Mizuki comes, Naruto just smacked him with the scroll. And of course, Iruka said, Naruto. Naruto just smacked Mizuki with the scroll and he's knocked out. When Iruka saw this, like, okay, he just smacked the shit of him. Next is, well, guess what? After Naruto giving back the scroll ceiling and saying Mizuki was a troublemaker, blah, 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 Hiruzen said, well, Naruto, you become a ninja. Naruto, I don't even know the 3 basic jutsus. I can't be a ninja, and I don't know how to throw a shuriken or do anything. I can't become a ninja. I'm sorry, Hiruzen. And before even leaving, he said, you realize I did see you when you throw that kunai. Kurama, why didn't you tell me this man could see through a fucking crystal ball? Kurama said, how the fuck do I know? You bitch. Kurama said, fuck you. Well, we should have left like before. You made me do this. Kurama said, true. I mean, at least if you get on your brother's team, you can easily smash them both in the head and then leave. That is shit true. So, change of plans. I can't leave. So, Naruto said, okay. Puts on the headband, like, right on, like, his, like, neck and says, okay. He's sad and he is now walking the walk of shame. Hiruzen kind of chuckles and Haruka says, so, you probably saw him reading all the scrolls, didn't you? Yeah, he probably read all of them. All the, what's it called, jutsus. Now, I should probably put him on a team. I know which team. So, when the next day happens, it is, well, Team 7. Sasuke Uchiha. Sasuke Haruno and Sasuke... And Ruka say, oh, oops, no, you're on teammate. Sorry about that, Sasuke. Everyone's kind of saying, I hope it's me. Kazona Senju. People are saying, me. Naruto Uzumaki. And Naruto, he faceplant. Everyone goes, well, I mean, I guess the dead last should be with the 2 strongest. And then one of them points out, what you mean dead last? He legit threw that kunai and broke to multiple trees. And, yeah. That's probably the only power he's shown up. And probably the freaking substitution jutsu. He substituted with a goddamn pencil. Everyone said, yeah, that is true. They'll look at Naruto. Are you hiding something? Naruto said, he's just sleeping now. Everyone goes, oh. So, Kakashi comes right earlier. He says, hello there. And everyone goes, well, Iruka goes, all attack. All the young goes, well, I'm just here to pick up Team 7. So he picks up Sasuke, Kazan, and Naruto. Really, Kazan had to grab Naruto from the back of the collar and just drag them out of the classroom. Yeah, Naruto did not give no fucks about walking at all. So yeah, with that happening, Kakashi says, so, what are your dreams, dislikes, and all that? Sasuke's still the emo shit. For, what's it called, Kazan Senju, it will be like an original canon for Naruto. And Naruto's over here asleep. He's like, the saliva going down. And, Kakashi said, can you please wake him up? Kazan, like, kind of bumps Naruto. Naruto falls the other side. He's still sleeping, like, Kazan said, why is this man just sleeping? Does he not care? Of course, this is where Kakashi used lightning chakra. Doesn't really affect him at all. I guess lightning chakra doesn't affect him. Can you wake up, Naruto? Naruto. You said something? If you didn't mean to say anything, I can go back to sleep. Don't worry about me. Kakashi goes, hey, before you go to sleep, we gotta know about your dislikes, likes, goals, this and that. Your dream. Naruto say, my dream is to find 2 of my brothers to beat the fuck out of them. Now, of course, Ender and Ashura were kind of listening to this, and they realized 2 brothers to beat the fuck out of them for starting war and also capturing some animals. Especially a fox. Ender and Ashura said, is he talking about us? No, he must be talking to some long lost brother. Ender thought, oh, he's not really talking about us. He was scary as shit that point. Now, Naruto, he said, well, my goal, none of your business. My likes, food, animals, not in that order, but mostly animals and also food. Oh yeah, my father, the man of God. They're like, Kakashi thinking, wait, Minato? Does he already know about Minato? No, he's talking about Hagoromo. And my dislikes, I guess everyone and my 2 brothers that decide to capture animals for no reason. Kakashi says, I feel like he's crazy. He probably thinks of someone else. He doesn't have brothers. Yeah, that's where he's wrong. He's talking about Indra and Ashura. But yeah. Also, Naruto's hair was blonde. So, I forgot to mention. But, was Indra's hair black? Okay, so I'm gonna say Indra had black hair, Ashura has brown hairs, and Naruto had blonde hair back then. But I'm gonna have to leave it off here. I have to go, well, do something. But have a nice potato day, potato night, hairy. Well, not hairy. Have a nice potato day, potato night, potato sleep. I'm gonna go get something. Bye-bye.